And moving on, next one is the expenses. This is the most common thing to relieve your tax and the most effective way to withdraw the money from your company. With the business, you have to following the wholly and exclusively rule. And if you are the employees or the doctors who like to claim back the expenses from the company or directly from the HMRC, you have to following the rule of not only wholly and exclusively, but also the necessarily test. Let's give you a small example you understand. For example, business entertainment is not allowable because, for example, if you want to entertain your clients each year during the Christmas time, this kind of the you can claim back as an employee. You can reimburse or claim back those expenses from company house from HMRC, sorry, from HMRC, but the company cannot use this amount to deduct the corporation tax. So yeah, this is a simple way help you to understand the what is the wholly and exclusively. And mm, there is another rules you need to be aware. You need to aware is the duality of the purpose. Means that what is the primary purpose for you to use these expenses? Let me give you a practical example. For example, I think some of you might work from home, right? And you want to deduct your, for example, broadband cost as your business expenses to deduct your tax liability. But actually, if the HMRC start the investigation, they might argue with you to say that no matter if you are working from home or you're not working from home, you are still having the broadband cost from your suppliers. So it is not wholly and exclusively a way you can say that is business use. So there is a way you can argue back to say, okay, first, there's two methods. First is you can say that, okay, before I work from home, it only cost me £20 every month of the broadband cost. But now because I'm working from home, I cost £28. There is an £8 incremental cost. So that is definitely incurred from the business. So I can say it's wholly inclusively. And another way is you can use the proportion to category which one is the private use, which one is the business use. So I would like to say in this. And another famous example for this the business purpose uh, rule is your travel. For example, you are not working from home, you are working in the office or the employer's promises. You say that we would say that the travel from your home to your office to your working place is not business use because HMRC might think that no matter if you travel to the office or any place else, as long as you want to work out from your home, the travel occurred. It is not wholly and exclusive for the business use. So you cannot include the travel from your home to any business place or working place as a business expense. But on the contrary, you could included the different business to business travel as your business expenses, and you can claim back these expenses from your company or from your HMRC. For example, you travel from your office to a client's office, this is okay. And if you travel from one workplace to another workplace, it's a yes as well. Yeah, and another thing is if you are following the rule I talked before and you would like to reimburse some expenses from your company or from HMRC, how to do it? If the expenses amount is below 2,000, you can use a P87 form to claim back these expenses. Otherwise, if the amount is above 2,000, you have to register a self-assessment and to claim back these expenses. Yeah. And this self-assessment expenses category in including the travel mileage, as I said, and the professional subscriptions, use of home equipment, and clothes as your clothes you buy for the working suit or something extra as a uniform. And the next thing you can get from your company is kind of the tax-free benefits, is the gifts. Each employee or director is entitled with a £50 gift each time, and you can receive up to 6 times uh, each year. For example, for your birthday, for your Christmas, for New Year, for Easter holiday, etc., etc. The annual limited will be £300 for each director or employee. But there are 2 points I would like to highlight in here. The first is the gift cannot be cash or cash voucher. So it have to be some items, tangible or intangible, but it has to be something. It cannot be cash or cash equivalent voucher. Another thing is this £50 limited. It is not that up to £50 is zero rate and exist part will be entitled with the benefit in kind tax liability. No, it is whether you're under 50 or as long as it's £1 exceed the £50 gift limited, you'll be entitled the whole amount. For example, you receive a gift, the marketing value is £60. You can say it's the £60 times the tax rate will be your tax liability. So yeah, these 2 points you should aware of. And the next is some benefit you can get from a company for tax free as well. One mobile phone per employee or director you could use as a working mobile phone is totally tax free. Eye test, tax free, but it's only for eye test. It's not included into. It's not include the glasses you want to buy, and health screen and medical checkup and staff functions. Maybe your company would like to have a Christmas party, so you could have the staff function up to 150 per head each year. So let's say if you have if you're a one person's company, you can have £150 a fancy dinner with your families together. This is totally tax free, but only one time per year per head. Yeah. The last thing is about the pension advice. The company can pay up to 500 for the employee to seek for the pension advice. It's totally tax free and tax deductible from corporation tax.